quite yet, so we're going to go ahead and go back to town. It is good that you have returned safely from the desert. Thanks. Alright. Guide to sightseeing in beautiful Rasair. Only cost you 1 dinar since it only got a 1 page. It is hoped you enjoyed your first sights of our beautiful city of Shaphair. Yeah, it was kind of nice. We'll go ahead and go to bed now. We'll take a sleep until morning, and that will rest you through the night and at the dawn of the next morning, which is very handy if you want to skip a few days, which will be happening here shortly, because nothing happens on the next 2 days that is really important except for at night. What you should do during those 2 days is train with Uhura and get your skills up as high as possible. Do not forget that Shema dances this night. So what I'm going to do, since you my best custom, I make you a deal. I sell you a duck. Okay, let's talk about the duck. Can't talk about the duck. Okay. Let's ask him. He has no duck. Why did you tell me? Ah, bastard. Okay. I don't know if it does anything, but I always give this guy a dinar. And, oh yeah, you can visit the astrologer today and get your fortune. Alas, never before have I read such troubling signs as those which guide you. Your future is very dark. Okay, so we go up to him, talk to him. Fortune. And we got points for it. Darkness will lead you into a tomb. You will walk in fire, earth, water, and air, through temptation, and at last into despair and desolation. Darkness will triumph unless you stop the last light. Maybe you should consider a new line of work and get out of this hero business. Have you considered accounting? Alright, so we got the 5 points for getting our fortune told. One thing that I forgot to mention is when I fought Uhura for the first time, I got some points. I don't recall how many, but it's important to get those points. We go back to the guild hall, and Rakesh is sitting in here with Simba playing around at his tail. You are most welcome in Shaphair. The Sultan has been seeking a hero since the forces of dark magic overwhelmed Rasair. Cool, so we go back in here. I'll go ahead and do a fight with Uhura while what's his name is watching, and then I'm going to pause the video because all I'm doing right now is fighting. I don't think you guys want to see fights. I may drop in a few lines just to show you that Rakesh will give you some advice, but apart from that you don't really get much on day 2. I will pop in and show Shema's dance, and show you the dialogue that opens up the next day's evening bonanza. So let's go ahead and do a fight. Challenge. And you'll see me completely suck at the fighting mechanics of this game because I'm not too great. Okay, she was a lot faster when I fought her earlier. It's kind of unsettling. Yeah, there you go. Dodge, dodge, dodge. Like you did last time. Good. So, I can't chain together any of my attacks just yet. They have to tell me that I can before I can, which is kind of sucks, but you know, that's just how things go. So, if you'll notice, we fight with our SP bar, which is our stamina, rather than our health. I'll let her hit me real quick so you can see that I don't lose any health. If she'll swing it, there you go. I dodged it. Why did I dodge? Okay, there's an auto dodge, auto parry system in this game, and if you don't press anything, sometimes, yeah, see, I'm getting hit and my SP is going lower. Sometimes the game will automatically dodge or parry for you depending on the skill level that you have the game set at, and if you want to turn that off, I think there's a way just to bump up the skill setting so you're going to have harder fights, but you won't be helped as much. Anyway, that's a fight with Uhura. she'll tell you very convincing things that you're doing better and stuff like that, but it's usually a lie. Anyway, jumping back is often the most inefficient way to defend yourself, as you give up terrain and you will be left in a position where a quick counterattack is not an option. Yet by using your instincts, you will be able to launch the occasional counterattack against your foe, doing large amounts of damage. Okay, so if you jump backwards when you're avoiding an attack, sometimes you'll jump forward and swing. You can't influence it except for increasing your stats. It's pretty cool to watch. It happens quite often as a fighter that I've noticed, but like I mentioned, you can only get it through, I think it's the luck stat that helps you out the most, but it will improve your chances. Another thing that I should have mentioned at the very start is your honor level. You'll want to get a level of 75 or higher by the end of the game if you want to be a paladin. Also, you'll want to do the nice things, and I'll lay them out as I'm doing the game. You'll also want to avoid the not so nice things, which I'll also point out during the game. I believe at this point we have the highest points